Ever feel like life just keeps throwing punches and you're always on the ropes? Like no matter how hard you try, you just can't catch a break. If that sounds familiar, then you need to hear this story because it might just change everything for you. Let's talk about a guy named Arjun. He was a small town kid with some seriously big dreams. But he had this one major problem. Whenever things got tough, his go-to phrase was, "My life sucks. Nothing ever works out for me." He repeated this so often that it became his reality. He stopped trying, convinced he was just unlucky. Every little setback was just more proof that the universe was against him. He'd just throw his hands up and say, "See, I knew it. Guess I'm just not meant for success." Now, in that same town lived a wise old man named Master Dev. Think of him as the village Yoda, calm, centered, and radiating positivity. One afternoon, a completely defeated Arjun went to see him. "Master," he sighed, "I swear I try my absolute best, but nothing ever goes my way. I think I'm cursed." Master Dev just gave him a gentle smile. Without a word, he went inside, came back with a small glass of water, and dropped a tiny pinch of salt into it. "Here," he said, handing it to Arjun, "drink this." Arjun took a small sip and immediately recoiled, his face scrunching up in disgust. "Ugh, that's awful. It's way too salty." The old man chuckled softly. "Come with me," he said. He led Arjun down a path to a beautiful, vast, crystal-clear lake, shimmering in the sunlight. Master Dev then took the exact same pinch of salt and tossed it into the water, where it instantly disappeared. "Now," he said, gesturing to the lake, "try again." Hesitantly, Arjun cupped his hands, scooped up some water, and drank. It was crisp, clean, and perfectly refreshing. There was no trace of sweetiness. He looked at the old man, completely puzzled. And that's when Master Dev dropped the wisdom. "The salt," he explained, "represents the struggles and pains of life. They are a constant for everyone." The amount of salt was the same both times. The only thing that changed was the container. When your mind is small, like the glass, even a little bit of hardship makes your whole life feel bitter. But when you expand your mind, when you become vast like this lake, the same problems become insignificant. They dissolve, and you barely even notice them. In that single moment, something clicked for Arjun. It was like a light switch had been flipped on in his brain. His mind was completely blown. He finally understood. The problem wasn't the salt. The problem was the size of his container. From that day forward, Arjun committed to changing his mindset. He decided to become the lake. When he faced a failure, instead of collapsing and saying, "I can't do this," he took a deep breath and said, "Okay, that didn't work. I'll try again, but this time I'll be smarter about it." When a door closed, instead of assuming it was the end of the road, he started thinking, "This just means something better is waiting for me." He started looking for the lesson in every setback. It wasn't an overnight miracle. It was a conscious choice he had to make every single day. But slowly, Steadily, things began to shift. Within a few months, he applied for a scholarship he previously thought was impossible to get, and he won it. He started excelling in his classes, not because the material got easier, but because his approach had changed. People around him noticed a new energy, a kind of quiet confidence that drew them in. His entire presence had changed. Fast forward a few years, Arjun wasn't just surviving anymore, he was thriving. He had started his own successful business, creating opportunities not just for himself, but for others in his town. He was living a life he had once only dreamed of. Naturally, people were curious. They'd ask him for his secret to success. And he'd always smile and share the wisdom Master Dev had given him. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring your problems. He'd say, it's not about pretending life is perfect when it's not. It's about having the unshakable belief that there is always a way forward, always a solution, even when you can't see it yet. It's about trusting in your own ability to handle whatever comes your way. So here's the thing. Life is going to throw salt at you. That's a guarantee. You'll face challenges, disappointments, and moments of pain, but you have a choice. You get to decide whether you're going to be the small glass where every problem poisons your entire experience, or the vast, expansive lake where those same problems dissolve without a trace. Stop telling yourself, I can't. Stop focusing on what's wrong. Start telling yourself, I've got this. Start looking for the opportunity in the obstacle. Because the moment you consciously decide to change your thoughts, you begin to change your entire world. Your mindset isn't just a small part of your success, it's the foundation of everything. So, what are you going to be? The glass or the lake? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build your best life. We'll see you in the next video.